Hi. So with this video today I wanted to show you how is different the training of conditioning from, let's say, sport combat and traditional Chinese martial art, in this particular case Taijiquan, which have conditioning, have striking against very, very hard targets. Just the large majority of people in Taijiquan don't know this kind of exercises, and so they don't train them, and they don't make their students able to actually strike and be struck back. So what are you gonna see in this video was me hitting a tree. So tree, when you pick a tree for do this exercise, don't pick a tree that is too wide or too small. You need to pick a tree that pretty much is the same diameter as your own torso. That would be ideal. That it will shake a little bit, but not too much, and is not too static, too big and too heavy, so that when you strike it, it doesn't move at all. So you need to pick the right tree, or the right pole. That could be a wooden pole or an iron pole. It really depends by what kind of things you have at your disposal. So what is the main difference between hitting a sandbag, like in Western boxing, and hitting and train with a tree? The tree, it's a very, very hard target. It pretty much resembles the same impact that you will have if you hit a real person that is well trained, that weighs like you or a little bit more than you or a lot more than you. They have bones, they have parts that are really well trained, that is stiff in the right way to get protected because you are fighting this person. So the person is really, really hard to strike. When you punch a sandbag, not only you have the wrapping that save your wrist and your knuckles, but you have your gloves. So when you punch the sandbag, you are completely protected, your wrist and your knuckles, so you can strike as fast as possible, as hard as possible. And not only that, but the sandbag, both the fast sandbag and the heavy sandbag, they swing. So why they swing? Because if you hit it too hard and too fast and it doesn't swing, all the power will go back to you and eventually will hurt your wrist, or even worse, will break the bones inside your hand, which absolutely is not something that a boxer wanted to happen. Because it's a sport, he makes money out of it, it's his profession, so he needs to save his skills and his body as much as possible. But then when you hit something really hard, you need to know how to handle your own energy. You won't be able to hit it as strong and fast as possible, because you will break whatever touch the hard surface of your target. So in training in this way, not only you need to develop the right power to hit it without gloves, without wrapping, hard surface, hard body, and so on, but also you will enter a state that is quite different from just hitting a sandbag. You will enter a state where you feel your body that will hit a target that is really, really hard, that is not forgiving. If you put some part of your body not in the right place, the target will hit that part and you will feel a great pain. So you will enter a state of mind where your body needs to be in the right position with all of its parts, all of its limbs, all of its joints, and then you need to go. Strike and come back slowly. No need to hard it really, really hard, but it's important to be very constant, and gradually you will take familiarity, and that's the most important thing perhaps. You will take familiarity in hitting something really, really hard. So you will see that the best strike is not the fastest, it's not the strongest, it's not the one that you push all of your power into it, but it's more like a snapping. It's more like a whip that snap in the target at the moment of the impact and come back. You will need just a little bit of good power. That is not muscular power, it's the power that comes from the inside, to have a maximum impact and come back ready for the next and ready for the next. So try to do it in your own house, if you have a pole or something, or you can go to a garden and eat a tree, no problem. Just start it really, really soft, and gradually you will increase the speed, the number of strikes, the difficulty of the strikes, and so on. Thank you for watching.